Hey, yo, what's happening? As the 80s Fonz would say. It's all still going on in the dark corner. Or is it the light corner? It's not a bad corner, but it's happening and it's like a soap. It's interesting and fantastic and fascinating. Keep watching. Welcome to Aldon's Reviews and Entertainment. First of all, if you want a book review or a book plugged in the corner, is it that corner? Up there, there it is. Eddie the Hall, he's not paying me, I'm just using that as an example. If you want something plugged, I can put it behind me, there we go, and I can talk about it and then big it up or whatever else when I start growing. I can put it on my TikTok channel as well, which has more followers, a lot of American followers, so I can put that in there. I love coffee, so buy me a coffee, huh? Buy me a coffee. What's going on? So we have the FFM, and I want to talk about the intro to FFM website, but the actual on the pads, it was a punch, as I said before. He had no balance. We can watch it on the video. It should come out on the video here. So if you watch it there. It kind of shows him off balance as well. So his hands were quite low. Now his elbows are out here when he swung the punch, and the guy sort of spinned around like a windmill. So he threw the punch. It was a right hand. Yeah, you can throw a right hand. His elbows were up here, so he swung on there, and he kind of was off balance because this leg was too close to here. As we can see on the video. So it was kind of a punch you'd throw when you were beginning. I'd like to see some straight punches, left, right, straight punches on the pads from you. And also some sparring. Definitely want to see some sparring and a fight with. You said Paul Venice in K1. That would be a draw. Come on, brilliant. You said that it would be a good fight. So let's see that one then. The fact that I think Paul would probably score a knockout, but it's up to you. You know, entrepreneurs will go about their business proving people wrong. So that's what you need to do, but you need to do it, actually do it, not just talk about it or put pictures up or videos up. You might have been having an off day with that particular punch on the pads, but it just it didn't know, because when you're boxing, your elbows are tucked in normally to protect your abs. So you're here or here. Now Muay Thai stand. Your probably elbows are probably pretty close. I haven't dabbled or done Muay Thai at all, so your elbows are probably close to the body, but yours are up here. You're kind of like that. But you are 6'4" and you do have power, so you're going to be able to swat and you're going to be able to connect. And probably, if you hit someone flush on the jaw, they probably would go down with the weight, but you weren't weight distributing in that particular punch. So interesting. I don't know about golf or golf swings or holding a pool cue. Somebody said that you are not quite right in one of the videos. They're an expert pool player in holding a pool cue, etc. I don't know what the video was a day ago. In the bar again. I think you were spending all day in the bar again. I don't know. Did you perhaps work in the bar? Do you serve the drinks in the bar? Do you collect the drinks? I don't know. Is that's honest, good honest work? It's fine. So when you say you're going to work. Perhaps you work there, I don't know, or perhaps you spend all day there. It just, I don't know. That's why that's why you're good at pool. But yeah, I can't comment on the pool or golf. What else is it? I don't know. The sprinting, I've known sprinters in the past in this area, so used to be on the same team. I used to do steeplechase, and I used to have in the team Roger Black. He was a sprinter, and Todd Bennett. Oh, he's passed away. Rest in peace, Todd Bennett. Anyway, we had some of the best sprinters in the country at the time. And you mentioned Darren Campbell. Darren Campbell was kind of a bit after my time. He was kind of 90s, wasn't he? He was coached by Linford Christie. And I do believe, honestly do believe, that you played video games with him when you were a kiddie and you went to the same school. I'm not sure about the school records, but if somebody goes back to the school, sometimes, as in my school, they kept the old school records, and in some of them, when I was 13, I was quite a bit down the list, but I was quite a good 400-meter runner. But we had some very good runners anyway. I was rubbish, really. But anyway, I was. I won't say what. Anyway, you can get school records sometimes, so somebody might go and pop in because he's Darren Campbell pinched his record. I don't know what year it was or what competition. Was it Sports Day, or I'm presuming it was a school record. So I don't know how much he beat it by, or who was at house was at the school. But if it was around that area, so it was at Sale or Altrincham Sale area, then there were some very good runners. There was a very good club. Sale Harriers was a big club. Birchfield wasn't a million miles away, and Wolverhampton and Bilston, all good clubs. So somebody must know Martin Royal's name. Yeah, so let's delve into that, because that interests me as well, being an ex-coach as well. Very interesting. So I don't know Darren Campbell, never met him, don't know many runners in that area. What should we call it? An alleged possible small little misdemeanor, shall we call it, Marty, naughty boy. It's the GoFundMe. I've never really liked GoFundMes as such, unless you know where the money's going. We used to have pages, didn't we, called Virgin Media. What was it? Virgin Media Charity? Virgin Media. What's it called? Anyway, you donated on Virgin Media and you saw it. And I presume the money from the Virgin Media website would go to the right places. Remember, about 70% of charities are skimmed. So a charity can use a made-up charity. A con artist can use a production company, and he can use actors, and they are totally oblivious and unaware that the advert is for, say, I don't know, pay £4 a month. It goes up, doesn't it? £10 a month to this charity, and it goes on to social media. It might get contracted for TV, and it gets skimmed, or all of it doesn't go to where it should do. So, yeah, don't believe everything you see. I think the best charities are when you go and see it's like little kids in hospital, leukemia patients, and you just go and talk to them, you give them presents or something, and then you film it. So, and that's a great gift to them. Old people that are suffering, go and see them. Lonely people, go and see them and bring them food, or help make them a cup of tea, or I don't know, go and wash somebody's car or something like that. Something that you can actually see. I'm not saying all charities are, but the GoFundMe pages, a lot of people are skimming it. Now, we all get tempted with things, so don't be so godly, because who has, say, realised that they go through the self-checkout in the supermarket, and they've realised they've put a I don't know, an apple or an orange, a chocolate bar, a TV, not a TV, but anyway, who's done that and then just walked out knowingly that it didn't pick up what you put in the bag? Not really, not Not because I'm a thief. It's just because I can't be bothered to go back in and go for all the. Look, I'm scratching my nose. I'm lying. You see. Anyway, I've who's done 40 and a 30, who's done 70 and a 30, so we're a bit naughty anyway. So anyway, Marty's he's offered everybody a refund in the GoFundMe because he's lying about his, or telling porkies is a better way to say it, about his sporting achievements and everything else that people want kind of believing in him on the GoFundMe front. So he's offered full refunds to anybody, and people have got to plug the website. And anyway, Video Craig has set up an email account for people to go and look at. Is it FFM GoFundMe scam at gmail.com by memory? I don't know, but check out his website and you'll see. If you haven't had a refund, you can email him. He may present that to the Philippines and set up a case, but well, hopefully people will get paid and it won't come to that. Viking Samurai should do a statement on the issues that are going on at the moment, because he is the head of the FFM webpage that Marty's involved with now. So just make a statement, maybe clear some things up about what's happening at the moment or what's happened in the past, and no big deal, all done, job done. I like films. I like the what's the Northeast film that Steve Wraith put on? I thought that was fine. I thought it was good. There was an actor in it, quite well known. Must be well known because I don't even know his name. Can't remember his name, but Craig did his bit as well. It's all good. Yeah, went straight to DVD. But do you know how hard it is to get a movie in the cinema? It is very hard, and it's also hard to make a movie and present it. But the fight with not used to these mics. This mic stand, I prefer holding it. I think I'll go back to holding it. What was his name? Gary Furby and Danny Christie that was a good fight. Yeah, that was good on screen, and I thought it was fine. For a low budget film, all good. And let's hope they make another one. Take it easy, be safe out there, and do remember it's great to be alive.